named this song because it's from the same group like our second song in the choir. That's it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. That was Thomas Wenley on the violin. And the piece he played is titled The Sound of Silence, and this is by Simon and Garfunkel. My name is Witsfield Kwablah. I am the conductor of the Accragio Choir, and it is my singular honor to welcome you all here tonight to witness our end-of-season concert. Accragio is an international amateur choir based in Accra, Ghana. Its members come from 17 countries across Africa, Europe, America, Asia, and Oceania. Tonight's concert will explore different and multicultural perspectives on the feelings of happiness and sadness through a mixture of musical styles and languages from 3 continents. Our 2 contrasting themes, happiness and sadness, were chosen carefully to help us reflect deeply on how our lives have been affected by the ongoing global pandemic. Tonight's concert is structured into 3 parts. The first part will feature the rendition of 5 choral pieces by the Accragio Choir. The second part, which is the intermezzo, features the performance of 5 works in different styles by individual members and groups within the Accragio Choir. The third and final part will feature the rendition of 4 choral pieces by the Accragio Choir. As the choir prepares to mount the stage, kindly permit me to introduce to you the songs making up the first part of tonight's concert. The first on the bill is titled Daiichi Sansho, and this is a composition by a Japanese composer called Shin Sato. Daiichi Sansho is a Japanese song in praise of Mother Earth. The English translation of the song text are as follows. There is our pleasure as children in the heart of our motherland. Love the land we live on, appreciate the soil we stand on. Peaceful land, calm land, commend the land, praise the soil. The land, a rich gift from God. Commend our land, praise the soil. The second song on our repertoire is titled Bridge Over Troubled Water. And this is a composition by Paul Simon and arranged by Audrey Snyder. The third is titled Yesterday, a song by John Lennon and Paul McCartney. And the very version we'll be doing is arranged by Bob Chilcott. The fourth is titled Ave Verum Corpus by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Ave Verum Corpus is one of the works Mozart composed in the final year of his life. It was written almost as a payment to a friend, in much the same way Picasso would give away sketches. Anton Stoll was the chorus master at a small church in Baden and had often helped Mozart by making travel arrangements for his wife, Constance. Despite having his money worries, Mozart still liked to make sure his wife had her restorative periods at Baden. Writing very simply, Mozart was perhaps conscious of the limitations of a small-town choir, although, as the Austrian pianist Arthur Schnabel once said of the work, it is too simple for children and too difficult for adults. It was written to be performed on the Feast of Corpus Christi and contains the words sotto voce, meaning subdued, in Mozart's hand on the score. The English translation of the Latin text are as follows. Hail, true body, born of the Virgin Mary, who suffered, sacrificed on the cross for man, whose pierced side overflowed with water and blood, be for us a foretaste in the test of death. The fifth and final song for the first section is titled Circle of Life, and this is from Lion King. And this song is by Hans Zimmer and Lebo M. And this arrangement, or the very arrangement we'll be performing, is arranged by Audrey Snyder. Without further ado, and also with a round of applause from you, shall we welcome onto the stage the Accragio Choir. I hope you all enjoyed the first part of our concert. Now we're moving straight to the intermezzo. The first performance will be done by Joker Haven and Claire Quartet, and they will be singing a piece titled Abschiedslied der Zugvögel, meaning farewell song of the migrating birds. And this is a composition by Felix Mendelssohn. With another round of applause, shall we welcome Joker and Claire.
Oh
is Shabazz Khan, and he will be performing Lean on Me by Bill Withers. A round of applause.
Sometimes in my life, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, you know that there always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll have to carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have made you need to borrow, for no one can feel those of your name that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have the problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. We swallow your pride if I have made we need to borrow, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have the problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry
by the DC. And she will do this all accompanied. Shall we welcome her, please?
Sometimes I know it's hard trying to get up in the morning. I know it's hard, yeah, getting up in the morning, but you gotta take time to get away, free your mind and fly away. Oh, you gotta take time to get away, free your mind and fly away. Oh, sometimes the days get so long. A cup of coffee just to keep you strong. In rush hour and you're late, there's nothing to do but sit and wait. So many things are on your mind, yeah. The start of your day keeps passing you by. Oh, you want to find a place to escape. It's your life, gotta do whatever it takes. You gotta take time to get away, free your mind and fly away. Oh, you gotta take time to get away, get away, free your mind and fly away. Where you sometimes the days get so long. Oh, sometimes it seems everything is wrong. Endless hours you're working so hard in your fancy suit, exchanging business cards. So much pressure, need to run and hide. Get tired of the days passing you by. Oh, you want to find a place to escape. It's your life. You gotta do whatever it takes. Oh, you gotta take time to get away, free your mind and fly away. Oh, you gotta take time to get away, free your mind and fly away. Oh, you keep a rushing, a rushing, a rushing, a rushing, a rushing, you're rushing, you're rushing, you're rushing, you're rushing to get somewhere. Just stop and wait a minute. Breathe a minute. You gotta breathe, breathe. You gotta breathe, breathe. You gotta breathe, breathe, breathe. I know the days get long sometimes, but you gotta ask yourself, what is my purpose in life? What am I doing? Where am I going? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, but it's gonna be alright once you let go. Once you let go and release and let go. You gotta take your time.
Next on the bill is Thomas Wenley, and he'll be doing a semi-judika by Ghanaian composer Ephraim Amu on his violin. Let's show him some love, please. song Thomas performed is titled Mebo Misinkuda.
Yeah,
So-
thank you.
So the last and final performance for the intermezzo section will be done by 4 people, and they include Pauline Despas, Sarah Abochi Masters, Paolo Dallestel, and James Brown. And they will be performing Shosho as arranged by the Drakensberg Boys Choir. Shall we welcome them? Too soon, we are at the end of our concert. So we are moving straight to the third part of our concert. This part will feature the following works. The first is The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Now this is from the 2019 Disney animated film Lion King. And this is composed by George David Weiss, Hugo Peretti, and Luigi Creatore. And this particular version is arranged by Kirby Shaw. The second piece will be Irish Blessings by Greg Gilpin. The third will be Nessun Dorma by Giacomo Puccini, as arranged by Audrey Snyder. Nessun Dorma is an excerpt from Puccini's opera Turandot. His opera takes place in imperial China of long ago and sings of a young, beautiful, callous, cold-hearted princess named Turandot, who was taking a vow of purity. Her beauty is so captivating and enchanting that it casts a magical spell over any young suitor who would dare dream of her favors. Once under her spell, they have an overwhelming need to be with her, and approaching her, they ask for her hand in marriage. Proposal made, she asks but one thing of them, and if they comply, she will submit. Posing 3 riddles to him, he must figure out each of the riddles, fully knowing and not caring that if he falters, he will be decapitated. The cold, calculating, beautiful princess has no intention to marry any man, not now or ever. Then, along comes the young, handsome Prince Calaf, unknown to anyone and mysterious to say the least. In his manner-of-fact attitude and confident manner, he declares that she, Princess Turandot, will marry him and be his wife, the mother of his children. Unaffected by her spell, His words are those of the heart, directed to the heart of the lovely princess. Taken aback by his apparent rudeness, she declares that before this dream of his might take place, there are 3 riddles he must answer. She then asks him if he knows his faith, should he fail any of the 3 riddles. He falls down on one knee and proclaims, "Yes, your highness, I will give my head, for my heart will have no need of it." Standing in front of the kneeling caliph, she recites each of the 3 riddles, and after each, he speaks the answer correctly. Stunned, she falls back onto her throne and sits in deafening silence, for she cannot marry this man. Any man. It will not. It must not happen. But she has given her word in a proclamation that cannot be reversed. Many have lost their heads, and there must be one more. She will see to it. Caliph asks permission to rise, and granted. He walks to her side. Looking into her beautiful almond-shaped eyes, he poses a riddle to her, saying, "Tell me my name before morning, and as the sun rises, I shall die by your word. But be forewarned, do not answer Caliph, or you will surely lose." The day is young, but the eager princess commands her guards to find his real name. Family, relatives, associates are to be questioned in haste, under the threat of death. The prince's father, Timur, is ordered to tell them the prince's unknown name, to which he replies, "My son's name is Caliph." Standing by Timur's side, Liu proclaims, "I am the only one who knows the prince's real name, of which you will not learn from me." Liu, the lovely slave girl who has been in love with Caliph since she was a child and knows the prince's real name. She is removed from her village and tortured until she dies. Her last words, "Caliph, my love." Sunset approaching, the guards returned to the castle and reported that no one knows his name. It is unknown. Angered, she declares that this will be a restless night for everyone. She proclaims a new decree that no one shall sleep until the name of the prince is revealed to her. No one shall sleep until then. Nesundoma, Nesundoma. No one sleeps, no one sleeps. The heralds announce the decree throughout the region all night on foot and horseback. The night is slipping away, and she is confused by the feeling in her heart, one of anxiety, anger, fear, and another which is foreign to her. Would it be love? In the minutes before the sun glow crowns the snow-capped peaks of the mountain range, the prince grabs the lovely princess and, in a forceful but gentle grasp, enfolds her in his arms and kisses her lips. Their eyes close, and in what seems to be a lifetime, their lips part, and as she opens her eyes, and not understanding this last emotion, she sees him handsome and whispers to him in a soft voice, "I know your name, Prince. It is love. Your name is love, and I love you." Alas, it's too late. The sun is rising, and love will not know death this day. So this is the story of Turandot, from which Nesundoma comes from. Now the last piece is titled Jijo, and this is by a Ghanaian composer, and this song is arranged for soprano, alto, tenor, and bass, and it's a traditional Ewe folk song, which has text meaning, "Today is a glorious day. Let us rejoice, for we have seen a glorious day." So with a round of applause, shall we welcome Accragio onto the stage.
to the conclusion of our small performance. So we would like to thank you very much for coming and listening to us. This was not an easy season because we didn't know whether, we could really sing and complete. But at the end of the day, we made it. And so we are happy that you came and listened to us. A big thank you to our conductor, Witsfield, Sometimes we are not very disciplined, but he's always managed to put everything under control. A big thanks also to our pianist, Carl. I cannot conclude without thanking the Goethe-Institut for hosting us. All the rehearsals that we did were here, and also hosting us for the rehearsals, for the concert, and in particular the director of the choir, Quaye. William, also, who was our COVID-19 manager, and always ensured that and you cannot sing if you have not warmed up your voice very well. And so we have our special warmer up. So that's it. Thank you once again, and have a good night and a good weekend. Bye.